In this video we're going to recap how to play Mona Lisa from your grade 1 syllabus guitar book. First of all, we'll watch a video of me playing it through so you can remember how it all goes and fits together. Try and follow it through with the music, especially with the repeats, and then we'll go through a bit more in depth about how we're going to play each of the sections. Okay, so in this piece we've got two main sections. We've got the recorded strums and then we've got the main tune, okay? And it's kind of all based around those two elements. Okay, so let's look at those two first and then we'll go through the whole thing. So first of all, you've got your chords. So you're going to play the first note with your thumb note, and that first one is a D. And then we're going to strum the chord. Now remember, it's going to be a second finger on the G string to make an A, first finger on the B string to make a C, and then you've got your open E. So you're going to strum with a D first, and then strum your chord like that, and then that's your first bar. And then your next bar, your thumb changes to an A, and you're going to take all your fingers off, and you're going to strum just the plastic strings. So those are your two chords that you need to practice doing the transitions between. Okay, so the main thing you need to change is taking your fingers off and on again for that A and C there. The easiest way to do that is to find it at the beginning, and then don't move your fingers too far off when you take them off, because then you can put them straight back down again. If you go all the way over here, you're going to have to look and find them again, and it's going to take you longer, and we haven't got any gap really, okay? So if you keep them hovering, that'll make it nice and easy for you to just go, plop them down. Okay, so let's practice doing that chord cycle a couple of times. We'll do it twice through, okay? So like the repeat tells you to do, we'll do those two bars twice. So we're going to start with the D1, so get your chord ready. 1, 2, 3. Thumb, chord, open, fingers back down, open. So that's how you'll play the chord progression pretty much every time it comes back, okay? So you must remember to pay attention to those repeat marks, because they tell you to play that twice, not once, okay? So you're going to play the D1 and then the A1, and then it says repeat again, so you're going to do it again, okay? And that's your chords, and where they come back again on the second line, on the third line, and on the last two lines. So then we're going to use those a lot, so it's really worth practicing and making sure you've got those changes really, really, really good in your mind, okay, so that you're happy with those, okay. The second main bit that we need to have a look at is the tune on the first line. So this is the second two bars on the first line. So it's after the repeat mark, after the chords we've just done. And it's just 6 notes. You've got a D with your thumb, and then you're going to play open. This is all on the E string. Open, 3, 1, open, and then your last note is the first finger on the B string. So you're going to get 03101. Okay, so let's try that together nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's your whole first line. And then you go back into the chords again. You do those round twice. And then we get to the tune again. Now there's only one difference between this first line and second line. Can you see in the second beat we've got 2 quavers instead of 1 crotchet. So the first line we have this D, E, G, and then the second line we have D, E, F, G. So instead of playing an E, we're going to play E, F, 2 quavers, so twice as fast, okay? So your tune on the second line goes like this: 1, 2, 3. Should we try that together? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're back into the chords again on the third line. That's nice and easy. And then we're into a bit that's slightly different, but you'll see how it kind of fits in with the chords. Our thumb stays the same, so our thumb is going to do what it does in the chord section. So D, A, D, A. So our thumb, we don't have to worry about too much. It's still doing the same pattern as before. But this time with our fingers, we're going to do an A minor scale, which you'll remember from your initial grade. So you're going to play A, B, C, D with your fingers, okay? So it's going to be like this. Thumb on a D, and your first note of your A minor scale, which is A, and then thumb on an A, and then a B. Thumb on a D, play a C, and thumb on an A, and play a D. So you can hear that pattern going upwards, and our thumb is just doing. So this time we'll just let our thumb do it. I won't say those notes, we'll just concentrate on doing the A minor scale. So your thumb will just do it, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D. Okay, and that's that section. So that's a little bit tricky, just getting that pattern in your fingers and making it alternating with your thumb as well. But once you've got it, actually the two elements aren't too difficult. It's just putting them together over the top of each other that's a bit tricky. So have a little practice of that bit. And then when we get to bar 15, so this is halfway along the fourth line, we've got that tune again from the beginning, which we know really, really well by now. I've played it quite a few times. But then, can you see on the fifth line, it sort of extends it and has a few extra notes. So on the fifth line, we're going to play B, C, G, and then we've got a harmonic, which we'll talk about in a minute. So you're going to do this from bar 15. B, C, G. Okay, and then can you see our harmonic with a pause sign over it? While we're playing that G, we're very quickly going to move our finger and we're going to play our 12th fret, which is the fret that is exactly in line with the body of the guitar, where the neck meets the body. Okay, and instead of pushing your finger down like we normally do for a normal note, we're going to hover it above instead. But you must make sure you do it above the exact fret metal line and not in the space where we'd normally put our finger. It has to be exactly above that line, okay? And you're going to hit it like this with your thumb. And can you see, when I move my hand away, it's still, the note still rings on. Because that's what a harmonic is, okay? So it's like, it's a half note. It's not a proper note. We're not pressing it all the way down. You're just hitting the string and it's making that kind of ringing out sound. So when you go from bar 17, this is the line 5, you're going to do B, C, G, and move your hand and play your harmonic there, okay? So B, C, G, harmonic, and you're going to leave that as a pause for a little bit longer. Okay, and then we're back into the chords again. And you play those through twice. There's no repeat this time, they've just written them out. Okay? And then our final bar, we're going to play D with our thumb and let that ring out a little bit. A with your finger, let that ring out as well, and then a B. And let that ring out. Let them all ring out over the top of each other to make a nice chord. Okay? And that's your Mona Lisa.